Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your taste buds as we embark on a relentless journey through the kingdom of brews. Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
¿Qué pasa todos? Soy el Yeti Pelirrojo y estoy revisando desde la carretera. I'm sitting here in, where am I? Little Rock, Arkansas, on our way out to San Diego and getting ready to go check out Exodus, Fit for an Autopsy, and Darkest Hour. I figured before I'd go, I'd check into a beer. Now you may wonder why I started out my intro in Espanol. It's because today I've got a beer for you called Toro y Oso, which means bull and bear. Now, the other day I did a video from Zool Brewing. It was the Elm Street beer, and it was a weird gluten-free sour. So today I've got another beer from Zool, which is a brewery out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And this beer is a Mexican lager, which I'm sure you figured that out by now from the name. I wanted to try something more, I guess normal I should say, instead of just like a crazy weird sour, to really give them an opportunity to see what kind of brewery they are and how good of beers they can make. Because if you know anything about beer, or you've watched some of Beer Dave TK's videos, we've talked about how anybody can make a crazy hopped up over the top beer. Anybody can make a double, triple, slushy, fruited, smoothie, sour. But when it comes to lagers, light lagers, pilsners, kolsches, those really light beers, they have very subtle flavors and are very delicate. And if you make a mistake, it is easily tasted. I mean, you know it immediately if it's bad or not. And it's very hard to hide any sort of mistakes. So I figured I'd try to check out a beer from them that's along those lines. And I did find one. Like I said, this is a Mexican lager. This beer won the 2022 silver medal at the Great American Beer Festival for Contemporary American Style Lager. On the side of the can here, nothing real crazy. Never settle, brewed by Zool Beer. Keep cold, drink fresh, 5.3% alcohol. It's a lager, like I said. And on the bottom of the can, it says Vaya con Dios, which means go with God. So, it's enough about all that. Let's get into it. This gets a 3.87 on Untapped, NA on Beer Advocate. And I just realized that I left my SRM chart on the bus. So I'll just give it my best guess here, and we'll see how close I get. That's not going to be very hard. That's got to be a 1 or a 2. I mean, that's just a pale yellow. That is very translucent. Well, not as translucent as I first thought. You can see through that, but it is a little cloudy. There's a lot of nice, big carbonated bubbles in there. As you can see, I'm using my real pint glass again, because I wanted to do this beer justice and use a glass. Plus, I've got this pint glass I bought from Excruges for like $2. And I believe, no, I got this beer from the Casual Pint in Maryville. Anyways, head, that was a nice white, frothy head, kind of soapy. I mean, that's beautiful, bright white. Dissipating, but not quickly. As far as the smell goes, it's got a little spicy note to it. I mean, it's the typical lager smell, but just your average beer smell. I mean, kind of generic beer smell, but there's a little extra spiciness in it. Like, not heat spicy, but like spices, like herbal kind of smell, but nothing overpowering, nothing crazy. And I'm thirsty. I walked 3 miles round trip today to, I don't remember the name of the brewery. The beers weren't that great. The food was amazing. I'll post the name of that brewery I walked to. I mean, if you want some excellent food in Little Rock, go to that brewery. Apparently they also have really good seltzers. I'm not a seltzer guy. Beers were, well, they were serviceable for good food. Anyways, I am super thirsty, so time to get into this. Cheers, everybody. First of all, that's actually kind of thirst quenching. The body's slightly medium. I mean, there's more body to it than I expected. It's very, like, right on the line of medium and light bodied. You get a little bit of maltiness in there. I mean, there's some hops that counter the maltiness, but it's by no means bitter. And that just disappears. As soon as you swallow it, it's gone. It's off the tongue. That's kind of weird. A little bit of like lemongrass lemonyness to it. But that is definitely an excellent beer. I give this beer a big thumbs up. I mean, I can see why it won a silver medal for the contemporary American style lager. This is a very good example of a lager. I mean, there's nothing complex to it, nothing complicated, no crazy flavors. It's just a lager. It's what it's supposed to be. So this is excellent. Zool, you've done another good job, another good beer. And I hope I've done another good job in this video. If I have, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me that subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments. Until next time, salute.